10 scientifically impossible places that exist. When it comes to our world, everything is proven by science, right? Or maybe you can. Everything on this planet is somehow exists due to some scientific reasons, but do you know that there are actually some impossible places in the world that even science can't argue? Hey, welcome to my channel, The Mind Power. Like this video, and if you're new around here, subscribe to my channel. Today I'll be breaking down 10 scientifically impossible places that actually exists, so make sure to stay until the end of this video to find out about those places. And without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. Number 10. Doubletree. Have you ever seen a tree growing right through the center of another tree? Well, you might have seen this phenomenon as birds dropping seeds often cause parasitic growth of trees. However, you wouldn't have seen a healthy and perfect tree growing on another tree, as parasitic growth of trees tends to be quite small before drying and being entirely expelled from the host tree. In Italy, there is a strange mulberry tree on top of which a cherry tree is growing, known as the Grana Doubletree or the Doubletree of Casorzo. It is located between the towns of Casorzo and Grana in Piemonte. In Italian, this unique tree is called Albero di Casorzo. Nobody actually knows how this happened, but many believe that a bird relocated the cherry pit into the mulberry tree. Number 9. Karatumbo lightning. A strange atmospheric phenomenon. Over the Karatumbo River in the western Venezuela, where it empties into Lake Maracaibo, lightning storms begin approximately every night from 7 p.m. and last as long as 10 hours per day. It can occur even 260 times a year, and once scientists believed that the uranium in the bedrock contributed to the storms. However, this theory was later disregarded. It is also sometimes referred to as Venezuela's eternal thunderstorm. You might be wondering what the unique characteristic of this phenomenon is. Well, the storms form and persist at the same time in the same place with as many as 300 lightning strikes every hour. Sometimes it feels that lightning is never ending, but it stopped completely for nearly 6 weeks back in 2010, and scientists are still unable to determine what actually causes these storms. If you are afraid of thunderstorms, you would definitely not want to visit western Venezuela. Number 8. Movile Cave. Welcome to a unique ecosystem. Located near Mongolia Constanta, Romania, the cave remained deprived of sunlight for 5.5 million years, and Socialist Republic of Romania workers found it when they were searching for an area to build a nuclear power plant back in the year 1986. As already mentioned, it remained isolated for millions of years from the rest of the world, so the cave developed an entirely different atmosphere. Scientists thought that the condition of this cave would make it uninhabitable. However, you will be astonished to know that scientists found 48 different species that were living in the Movile Cave. And the most interesting thing about this cave is that 33 of those species are entirely unique to the cave's ecosystem. If you want to visit a dark cave filled with strange creatures, good luck getting there. However, let me inform you that less than 100 individuals have actually ever visited this cave. Number 7. Shanay-Timpishka. Also known as La Bomba, Shanay-Timpishka is a boiling river that lives in the Amazon. As there are always some exceptions to the rule, this boiling river is an exception to the world's understanding of the Amazon rainforests. Scientists believe that the existence of this boiling river in the Amazon rainforest is scientifically impossible, as there are no volcanoes near this river. In the past, it was thought to be merely legend, and only a few local people had visited the river. However, the existence of this incredible natural wonder has been verified, but scientists have not yet entirely understood the source of its intense heat. Many believe that this 4-mile-long river is boiling due to a giant serpent spirit, and people visit this place as a traditional healing sanctuary. Well, you also might want to visit this place. Number 6. The hum of Taos. For several individuals who live in Taos, New Mexico, they would do anything to make you believe that something is buzzing in the air. It is a phenomenon called the hum of Taos, in which the residents of Taos experience a faint humming noise. Although we don't know the actual date when this unusual phenomenon started or when it was first noticed, citizens of Taos have been complaining about this noise since the 1990s. Several theories have been offered as an explanation, however. Scientists couldn't pinpoint the source even after nearly 30 years of research. Some inhabitants also believe that their own brains generate this sound, and some have even hypothesized that the residents of this town are superheroes. Well, I would like to meet them. Some scientists believe that they can hear unnatural sounds that ordinary humans cannot. The theory only raises more questions. Number 5. Circles of Namibia. If you travel to the Atlantic side of South Africa, you will see bare fairy circles at regular intervals in the Namibia desert. The circles of Namibia grow nothing in between, and scientists have been trying to figure out the causes of these patches for several years. These circles can range between 5 and 130 feet in diameter, and you can only really see them from a bird's eye view. Some believe that the famished termites known as the Horotermes mozambiquus cause these circles, while some scientists think that a toxic bush called Euphorbia damarana causes these fairy circles. I think it looks like a vast sheet of polka dots. Number 4. The sleeping city of Kolachi. Have you ever seen a place where people fall asleep while walking on the streets? Well, there is a place called Kolachi in Kazakhstan, where people just fall asleep at any time of the day. You might be wondering how this can even happen. Actually, the citizens of Kolachi suffer from a strange disease. Nearly 25% of the inhabitants have suffered at least once from this sickness. The first case was reported back in March 2013. The sleeping ailment attacks anyone irrespective of their age, gender, or health conditions and can strike at any time. People fall asleep while eating, walking, or even talking to someone, and they remain unconscious for several days. Many believe that the disorder was caused due to radiation emitting from a nearby uranium mine. However, there is no concrete evidence available to prove this theory. Number 3. The door to hell. Located in the hot Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, there is a 230-foot wide hole that has been on fire for more than 40 years. If you are a horror-loving thrill seeker, then this 98-foot deep natural gas field should be on your bucket list. The Darvaza gas crater was created back in 1971 when Soviet geologists thought it was an oil site. When the engineers drilled at the site, the ground collapsed, forming a crater which we now call the door to hell. The most adventurous part of visiting this place is that you can even stand right by the edge of this gas crater, but be careful not to get burned. The local government also hopes that it will become a popular destination over time. Number 2. Crooked Forest. There are numerous unusual places on this beautiful planet, and the Crooked Forest in Poland is one of them. In West Pomerania, Poland, a grove of 400 pine trees that grow with a 90-degree bend at the base of their trunks is located near the town of Gryfino. All of these oddly shaped pine trees are bent northward, and many believe that they were planted around 1930. The strangest thing is that these crooked trees are part of a larger forest of normal pine trees. Some people suggest that they were deformed on purpose, while many think that the curves in these trees could have resulted from natural causes such as snowstorms. However, nobody actually knows what caused them to form this way. Number 1. Lake Hillier. If you think water is blue, then you might have never heard about Lake Hillier. Located in Australia, this lake was discovered by Matthew Flinders, a British navigator in 1802. This lake delights your eyes with its pink-colored water, and the most amazing thing about this water is that the color of this water is permanent. The water stays pigmented even if it is bottled in a container. No one knows why the lake is bubblegum colored, however some have hypothesized that the strange color must have something to do with the presence of a certain bacteria in the water. So this was it for today. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. If you're new around here, then subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next time. Till then, bye!